Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Morning, Bob.
Good morning.
What's up?
Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving week. That's right. You and I. This is our last morning on the Butch and Bob Show, or the morning show here on WIFO for this month. We won't be back until to the second day of December. We're taking off tomorrow, Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, and Friday. And so there will be no Butch and Bob show, no normal morning show, local news, local sports, birthday calendar, any of that kind of stuff. So letting folks know it'll be, we'll have Fox News on, we'll have state news on, we'll have your favorite music on there, information, weather, things of that sort. It'll just be no Bob and no Butch for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You'll be hitting the interstate, won't you?
Yep, hitting the road, fighting that Atlanta traffic. So I told myself, just take your time. Don't let it get to you.
Don't let it get to you.
Just
but you
chill.
are leaving today. You play.
Yeah, leaving. I got some errands to run.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Probably get out there about 10:30, 11. So
yeah, try to get there to Atlanta for that
stop
afternoon
in Dublin,
traffic.
eat a Cracker Barrel. That's my normal routine, and then go from there. So
Where do you eat Cracker Barrel? Which one?
Dublin.
Dublin. Yeah.
Yeah. You get the interstate.
That's a good
and
stop.
First exit.
Yep.
Right there. So.
All right.
So just chill.
Just chilling.
Get their great meatloaf dinner, so it'll be good. So they got great meatloaf.
You like that
Cracker
meatloaf?
Barrel,
Huh?
man, they got all kinds of.
I haven't eaten a Cracker Barrel forever.
I love Cracker
I
Barrel.
couldn't even tell you the last time I ate it one. It's been that long.
Can't beat their pancakes. They got the best pancakes in the world. But
Of course, I haven't been
Try-
out of town
try.
very much to do that, and then also because I'm single. So I don't, when I was not single, let's just put it that way. When I did trips, I would stop at Cracker Barrel ever so often, but I don't go out of town very much, and so I haven't eaten Cracker Barrel a long time. But I do love their food. I love the quaint little store out there, things of that sort, and so I do enjoy that when I go out of town. But that's been I couldn't tell me how many years ago
I
I
think
ate
I told
one.
that story months ago. I went to Cracker Barrel and I kept looking over there. There's alcohol. This guy was drinking. I said, they don't serve alcohol in Cracker Barrel. And then found out they do. I was like, when did they start that?
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, they serve alcohol at Cracker
I guess
Barrel these
because of
days. I guess.
Making money. It's always about the money, Bob.
Yeah.
Always about the money.
They serve alcohol now. The Georgia games. That was kind of that Tennessee game, man. I was
They
like,
started that years ago.
man, I know, but I don't think that's a good thing.
I think it's just beer and wine, isn't it? They don't serve mixed drinks, isn't it? It's just beer and wine.
I don't know if they serve wine or not. I just thought all I know is the person next down the aisle, they missed the game because they kept going back and forth. Every time they'd bring back two apiece, him and his wife. I said, "Can you watch the game?"
You're here to watch the game,
That's
not
what I'm
drink
saying.
beer. I mean,
I mean,
geez.
I mean, it was every 10 minutes back. I mean, it's like, golly.
And then you got all the trips to the bathroom.
Yeah, I was
you know,
like-
that adds on top of it. Yeah.
I wonder if they need to cut it off after the third quarter because I thought about all the people.
I thought they
driving
did
home.
cut it off.
I don't. They might.
It's
I
like
don't-
the Braves game.
I
They
just
stop
don't
it.
know, but-
They stop it at the end of the seventh, I believe, in Braves
Yeah,
games.
They might be making money. I just don't think it's a
Well,
good
they are
idea.
making money.
Yeah,
They wouldn't
just,
do it if it wasn't making money. Bob.
just not a big fan.
Okay.
I mean, can you watch the game? Sit down and
Sit down and watch the game. You don't have to be
Driving me
drinking beer.
crazy. Yeah, I mean, every 10 minutes. Yeah, it's just.
It's like people who go to a ball game and are there for 3-4 hours. They have to eat during that time period.
Can you sell the guy a case at one time? Can you just bring it? You're going to drink a case. I mean,
I guess they can't sell them more than one at a
he's
time.
doing it in shifts. But him and his wife both, every 10 minutes, they bring back two apiece.
Wow.
I guess they only sell two.
And they just stumbled out of the stadium.
I don't even think they made it home. They
Let's hope they didn't have to go
they
far.
were just annoying me. I was like, come on, watch the game. You're missing a great game.
You're missing a great game there. You know,
Man, good Lord.
it's like when you go to a ball game, you have to eat, right? Can't you eat a big meal before the game and eat afterwards?
I learned that you eat before you get to the stadium.
Yeah,
because
eat before you get to the stadium.
The stadium food is just way too high priced.
Yeah,
so,
you eat. I mean, you can go 4.5 hours without eating.
So I went to that Tennessee. I didn't eat anything in the one. I ate before I got to the stadium.
Yeah, eat a good meal before you go in, and then
Yeah.
eat after the game sometime.
It's
But for
expensive.
most of us, for some reason, we
stadium.
have to eat while we're watching a
Well,
sporting
yeah,
event.
sometimes, it just depends on where you're at. Like I said, see some of that food, you just got to have
You gotta have it.
You know,
Yeah.
but I did good Saturday at the
You
Tennessee
did
game.
good.
Yeah,
Didn't you stayed right there in your seat and watched the ball game there, and
Yeah.
watched your neighbors get up and down getting beer.
They weren't my neighbors. They were at the end of the road. Just
Oh, they were
driving.
end of the road. They weren't right next to you.
They
Okay,
just get- I mean, it's
but they had to come in front of you.
yeah, every 10 minutes they were just
Move your
back
knees
and
to the
forth.
side. Let them in with their beer. Don't spill it on me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get out, come on, sit and watch the game.
They don't have vendors at the Georgia games like they do at football and baseball,
No.
especially baseball games. I'm not sure if they do
Yeah.
football games, but I knew that baseball.
They
I don't
don't.
think they have vendors at
They
football
don't,
games, do they? No, they don't. I don't remember seeing
you
one.
Gotta go, you got to
It's
go.
baseball
You
that
gotta
has
go to
the-
the concession stand.
Yeah, baseball
Baseball's
has the
got
vendors.
the vendors.
And
yeah.
baseball, but no other sport that I know of has vendors. It's just baseball. Cold beer,
Yeah,
popcorn, Cracker Jacks.
that's right.
Oh boy, someone said in yesterday. We're talking about how well the esports team is doing for Wayne County High School. They're doing fantastic. We're talking about the workout program. So here's what we got yesterday. The esports team practices 2 to 3 days a week, like any other sport. These kids work hard and give it their all. Let's go, Wayne County High School esports. Yeah, if you're going to be good at something, you got to practice. So we know good and well that they have to practice at least 3 days a week to be as good as they are.
We're working on getting Coach Patton out here next week. When we get back, get him. Because they got the big matchup December 3rd. They're in the third round of state playoffs. So
That's
they won't-
Tuesday. So we're gonna have to have him in Monday.
I'd love to have him on Monday. If he's listening, we'd like to get him.
Rob
So,
Patton, we'd like to have you on the Butch and Bob show Monday.
all right, be a good show. Like I said, because they find out Monday who they play because they play the winner of the Westminster and is it Harriet? Hold on, I said they got a matchup. They won't know who their opponent is until Monday.
Okay, so esports team is going to be in continue the playoff action next week, and hopefully we can have the
They'll
Rob
face
Patton on Monday.
they'll face either Westminster or Heritage. And that matchup's December 2nd. So
Okay.
again, they're in action on December 3rd in that third round state playoffs. So
Okay.
hopefully they can win in advance. But again, our hats off to the esports team having a tremendous season. Third round of state playoffs. Wish them well.
And you're also lining somebody else out for next week.
Yeah,
right?
I'm going Gann. This is just a great
What's the
story.
name again?
Gann Starling.
Gant Starling.
Gann
Okay.
Starling, just a great story. Like I said, this kid went to Citadel after high school and went on to another college as well, but had a successful career. But again, he's been itching to get signed. He's been reaching out to a lot of teams. A lot of teams been reaching out to him, but he finally got that contract yesterday. So he called me yesterday to give me the good news. I appreciate that. Again, followed this kid's career all the way from midget baseball all the way up through
When
high
did
school.
he graduate, Wayne County?
I know you're going to ask me that. I reached out. My memory's not that good.
His memory's not that good.
He graduated the year we went to Columbus. He
Okay.
was a senior on that team that played in the state, and the reason I remember that is because remember had the mix-up where he wasn't on the lineup card. We had him scheduled to come in and relief pitching, and the umpire said he wasn't on the lineup card, and they didn't let him pitch. But to find out later, they didn't have to be on the lineup card as long as he was on the roster. He could pitch. So for some reason that still sticks in my brain because
How could they not know the rules and regulations?
That was a bad night because unfortunately he didn't get that experience of pitching Grayson Stadium in front of all those Wayne County fans.
in Savannah,
Right,
not
Savannah.
You said Columbus.
I'm
You meant
sorry.
Savannah when we played.
I mean Savannah, right?
Well, that was several years ago that we played in Savannah for the state championship.
That's the year he graduated. He was a senior. He was a senior on that baseball team. So if you
All right, so
remember
he's
what
in his
year we
mid-20s
went,
then.
yeah.
Okay.
But again, had a successful career at Citadel, and just had he's a flamethrower. So he's been
Throwing the heat.
basically used it in relief. So he's one of those relievers. But
So he's going to be for the Colorado Rockies up in Mile High City. Signed with them.
Signed a contract
Go Gann.
yesterday. So again, our congratulations to Gann and his family. But again, we're going to get him to come in next week one day and talk about him signing and his career and his experiences. And like I said, this kid works hard. And a lot of people go to the gym, see him in there all the time. This kid works out every day. So I'm just happy for him and his family.
Okay. We did get a text message this morning from the ladies down there at Sugar and Spice Bake Shop. They're open today. They're open today from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. And so best donuts and cinnamon rolls in the world. And they're open today from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Sugar and Spice Bake Shop next to the train depot in downtown Jesup. I was hoping some of the chamber people would come in today and bring me some of the donuts or cinnamon rolls from down there, but they emailed us, which we didn't see because it went to the office email address and not to either one of us, so we did not know they weren't coming in. So I was hoping they'd walk through the front door with a dozen of donuts and a couple of cinnamon rolls from Sugar and Spice, but yeah, they didn't show up, so I didn't get my donuts or cinnamon rolls. No such luck. No such luck. And so, but I do want to say something here that it came in yesterday. We got a lost dog out there, and I know how it is to lose a dog. It tears your heart out. Somebody lost a dog last Thursday in the Oglethorpe community here in Wayne County. It's a lost dog, male, neutered, blonde in color. It's a husky golden retriever mix, has blue eyes. It has an orange collar on. If you have seen or know the whereabouts of this dog in the Oglethorpe community, call 912-424-6813. 912-424-6813. All right.
Yeah, hopefully that'll be returned.
Hopefully, yeah. I hate to.
We've had a good success. A lot of our listeners really helped out. And there's a story months ago. A person lost his dog, but they eventually found him by getting the information out there. So hopefully they'll find that dog as well.
Okay. All right. Lost in the Oglethorpe community. Male, neutered, blonde in color, husky, golden retriever mix, blue eyes. You don't see too many dogs with blue eyes. And you can call the owner at 912-424-6813. And would like to let folks know that Family Tradition Steak and Buffet, located at the intersection of Sunset Boulevard and First Street in Jesup, will be closed on Thanksgiving Day. Normally they're open on Thanksgiving Day. A lot of folks have gone there for their Thanksgiving meals, but they decided to let their staff spend time with their families on Thanksgiving Day, just like the rest of us. So Family Tradition Steak and Buffet at the intersection of Sunset Boulevard and First Street in Jesup will be closed on Thanksgiving Day. Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, they'll be closed and will reopen regular normal hours on Friday. Terry wanted to let everyone know about it because people are used to going there and they're not going to be there. You'll drive up and you'll say, "Where's the cars?" They're closed on Thanksgiving Day. There at Family Tradition. Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO FM in Jesup, world famous Butch and Bob show for this morning. Not sure what else is going on. It says Gant was a sophomore that year.
Oh, he's a sophomore?
He was a sophomore that year, graduated in 2019 with Cooper, Griffin, and Demo. That's what it says. So he was a sophomore year in 2019 when they played in that. And it says Gant was a sophomore that year, graduated in 2019 with Cooper, Griffin, and Demo, D-E-M-O. So he graduated in 2021, I guess. So he's not been out that long, Bob.
I'm getting old.
You're getting old, Bob. Your memory's like mine. It's it's getting.
I said I had the list of
worse.
I had the list of the guys on the esports team, and I lost that. So
how do you lose it? You got a small office back there, Bob. Look in your trash can if you threw it in the trash.
I just dumped the trash out.
Oh, you just dumped the trash. That's the reason why you were going out the side door. You were dumping trash. So it's in the big trash can out there, and nobody wants to go inside that thing. I can tell you that right now.
I'll get
so he was a sophomore that year. So he came back for 2 more years after that, Bob.
Like I said, my memory's fading.
Yeah.
I'm getting old.
Yeah.
I just remember he wasn't on that lineup card, and he didn't get the pitching. Umpire didn't let him pitch. Like I said, we had him warmed up. He was coming in relief.
Nobody opened up a rule book. I mean, it's like somebody would have known.
We argued, but that's how that is. That's like talking to 3 blind mice. They're not listening to you.
Not listening. Say that. Yeah.
I remember the old days. They used to play that during basketball games. When the officials were bad, they used to play 3 blind mice. And they outlawed that. Now you can't do that.
They played the song 3 blind.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
probably just the instrumental of it. Probably, which everybody could sing along with because we all know it.
I remember the days when they used to be able to do that.
Yeah. Well, you can't hurt anybody's feelings anymore.
It's not politically correct anymore.
Not PC these days. Oh, you offended somebody, so you need to shut up. Yeah.
Officiating is bad on every level, though. It's just really bad. And that's why they keep on talking about going to computers. You know, they got that computerized on tennis to turn the balls in and out.
Right.
Major League Baseball says
You could do it in baseball. You could do it, yeah.
They say eventually they're going to the strike zone. They're going to, they won't have umpires behind the plate. They'll just call the balls and strikes with the computer. So we're going to see that eventually down the road because they've already got the technology.
Yep. They got the technology.
But in the old days, like I said, when they didn't like the officiating, they would play Three Blind Mice.
Mm-hmm. Like in Three Stooges.
Right.
You know, Three Stooges, that was the theme music on Three Stooges.
Yeah. Love those Geneva conventions when those umpires get together and change calls and just.
What do you think, Joe? I don't know. I didn't see it.
That's when you got trouble. Guy 2 feet away makes the call, and then all of a sudden they have to have a convention. The guy 20 feet away comes in and says, "No, you missed it."
You missed it. Yeah.
How does he know?
Who knows, Bob?
That's the stuff that drives coaches crazy. So.
I'm sure it does.
We've seen that for the last 40 years. So it doesn't seem to get any better.
All right. Well, anything else, Bob, on our
just
last Butch and Bob show for November?
Like I said on my news, just thankful for our listeners tuning in each day. Like I said, wish them a very happy Thanksgiving out there. I want to thank our advertisers as well. So, again, just a lot to be thankful for.
That's right, a lot to be thankful for.
So, we got through the hurricane, Again, that was just a great story how everybody came together. People still talking about that, how neighbors helped neighbors and everybody helped everybody out. So it's a great place to live. So be thankful this Thanksgiving weekend. Again, just want to wish everybody out there a very happy Thanksgiving.
All right. Take care and safe trip.
Okay.
All right. The world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup has been brought to you by O.C. Welch Ford in Hardyville. Also brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply, First Southern Bank, and the service department at G&S Auto Sales in Jesup.